far too. Patrick Williams, offensively, we don't usually expect it offensively from him, but he's hit 3 threes already in this game, which is just crazy for him so far in this season. You know, he's missing everything. He's bricking everything so far this season, and then he goes and hits 3 threes in this game. He's on 11 points, I believe. And I'm very impressed with Patrick Williams defensively as well. Like we've been saying, LeBron James giving him a massive rap, you know, for being a young Kawhi there. I really think this team is showing some massive positive signs this season, even when we're losing, you know, and maybe not so much when we lost to the Bucks, but and the Pacers. But even when we lost the Lakers yesterday, we should have won that. Kings, we should have won that. Sport Reaction says Lou Williams has been bad this year. Hasn't been great. Not going to lie to you. But in the same sense, he still hit a couple of shots in this one. I saw you come up before saying this is embarrassing. I don't think it is. I think this is just down to perception of the Bulls. You know, people still have the perception of the Bulls that we are an absolute diabolically shit team. And it's just not the case. I watch every game. You know, you guys know me on my channel. I tell you the truth. If I think my team's shit, I will tell you my team's shit. Just like the Cubs this year, we're going to be streaming every game. And I'm telling you right now, we're probably more than likely going to be shit. You know, it's just straight up the truth. But, you know, I don't think the Bulls are shit. I think the perception from people around the NBA right now is that we're still in that stage of rebuilding. I think that we are, but we're not at the beginning of it. We're coming close to moving out of it. You know, there's such a young core here, and you add in a trade, a massive trade, bring someone big in that can help out the likes of the defense, mainly the defense. Obviously can still shoot, but we have shooters. You know, we have shooters. And if Markkanen can improve, do you remember Markkanen's out right now? If Markkanen can play for his contract and can prove that he actually has what it takes of what we saw 3 years ago. You know, the last 2 years he's been terrible. But 3 years ago, he really had quality. You know, Lauri Markkanen was looking good. But unfortunately, he regressed the last 2 years, and now that he's playing for a contract, he needs to have a big year. So I do get nervous, though, with contract years because they play very highly to get said contract and then perform pretty poorly after they get the contract because they don't need to play for the contract anymore. But in the same sense, we all know Markkanen has the talent there. So, yeah, look, it's... NBAB says Slippers will get whooped. I love it. NLMF says Bulls are better than Lakers. Well, no. Well, no, but... we should have beaten them in that game. We really should have beaten them. Patrick Williams, unfortunately, was a little bit lazy in that last defensive rebound. Should have got it. Zach Lavine with a poor choice there, but Zach Lavine does it a lot when it comes down to the clutch. Unfortunately, Zach can be very 50-50 when it comes to the clutch. He will hit his shots, and he won't hit his shots. You know, it will come down to the fact that if he makes a poor read, he makes a lot of poor reads when it comes down to the end. He's really good up until halfway through the fourth quarter, and for some reason, something clicks, and he just pushes too many shots. He pushes too much, which is not all the time. We saw against the Portland Trailblazers where that didn't happen, and he was just absolute clutch and hit that game-winning 3 from deep, very deep, by the way. But he does have that ability to make the wrong choice in that situation. Sport Reaction says, what players should the Bulls trade for? Look, ideally, in a very, very ideal world, we all know that we should be bringing home somebody. That it's not going to happen, though. It's not going to happen. Anthony Davis isn't happening because he's here at the Lakers. But it would have been good if he actually had have made his own destiny, his own, path, rather than going on and dick riding the LeBron bandwagon over there in the Lakers. But obviously, something like that eventually would be huge, but I don't see that necessarily happening. But he is from Chicago, so you never know, Ethan Turner says Bulls are competing with playoff caliber teams. Wow, thank you. Some people are starting to realize now. I've been saying this all season long. This team, you add one more star in, make a trade, and I'm telling you, they'll be beating these playoff caliber teams. They're not there yet, but I'm happy to be around this area. I'm happy to be competing with these teams. But Paul George goes up for his first free throw, and he will bounce off the front of the rim and goes off the backboard, but it will be a free throw made there. So 127, 125, 15.2 seconds left here. If he misses this free throw, we can tie the game with a 2, win the game with a 3. Paul George here with one more free throw, 127, 125. Can he hit it? He will go and... hit the free throw. So it's a 3-point game here. 3-point game. Bulls need a 3 to tie this game up. Gets it off to Zach Lavine. Come on, Zach. Zach, man. Come on, Zach. 11 seconds to go here. Need a 3 to tie it up. Zach Lavine for 3. He will go up and he will airball it. He airballs it. Airball. Like, there's 7 seconds to go, Lavine. I'm sorry, but there's 7 seconds to go. 6 seconds to go, Lavine. You don't need to push it there. You can't blame Lavine. He got us this point, but you don't need to push it there, Lavine. You have 6 seconds to work with. It wasn't a good shot choice. You come around the edge of the screen. You have time, bro. You have 6 seconds to play. Zarela says 45 points and loss. Exactly right. Lavine gets us to the point. Lavine gets us to the point of winning. And then for some reason in this season, Kings, Lakers, and this game, can't find that clutch shot. He can't do it. At Portland Trailblazers, he did, but he has such an unreal game, 45 points, and then can't get us there. But big blame here goes to Kobe White. Kobe White had huge assists, a lot of rebounds, no points really, 9 points. Temple had a good game, 3 points wise. No idea why we didn't keep going to Patrick Williams, who was hitting from 3 the whole game. Thaddeus Young didn't do too much at all. Valentine was hitting 3s, but didn't really give too much to him afterwards. It is what it is. Junior Haynes says, air ball from the MVP, you guys played well. They did. Yeah, we 100% did play well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if we lose this game, I'm happy that I believe we can beat the Boston Celtics in 2 days' time. Wednesday for me, Tuesday for you. Guys, we'll obviously be streaming that game too. But look, I'm fine with it. 5.1 seconds to go here. Clippers will go up by 5 points. I'm taking this. I was close to a miss there, but I'm taking this. I'm not happy, but I'm happy that we are making movement and competing with playoff caliber teams like somebody said before.